Hey everybody, Logan here, and this is a first for me, I guess. I don't usually. Okay, well, I haven't reported on this in a while. I've been leaving this up to RGT85. Actually, Switch 2 leak. It's coming soon. No. According to this article from Tom's Guide, which is not the biggest gaming site, but I have gotten some pretty decent gaming news from there. Let's go to it. So let's take a quick read. Nintendo Switch 2 release date just tipped. Here's when it could arrive. We could see a Nintendo Switch successor in the first quarter of 2024. I think that's a bit early, but hey, we got March 2017 is when the Switch came out, so but this soon and Nintendo hasn't announced anything. Usually we've got at least a year. Do you think they're going to give us that little bit of time? Well, let's continue to read. While Nintendo hasn't yet confirmed a Nintendo Switch successor, the rumor mill is chugging along steadily. A potential release date timeframe surfaced online this week from a fairly credible financial site with a track record for Nintendo leaks, suggesting we could see the Nintendo Switch 2 launch in the first quarter of 2024. First quarter of 2024, that's as early as about 6 months away. Not even. Yeah, 6 months. January is 6 months. Now, if you want to go to January 1st, it's only about less than that. We've got August, September, October, November, December, 5 and some change. So, Chinese investment site Money DJ recently published a report outlining the production outlook at Hongzhen, a metal cases manufacturer and subsidiary of Han High Technology Group, better known in international markets as Foxconn. Foxconn is best known for being Apple's go-to manufacturer for the best iPhones, but it has branches that work assembling gaming consoles as well. Money DJ expects sales at Hongzhen to peak in the latter half of 2023, citing Nintendo's plans to launch the Switch successor in the first quarter of 2024. It isn't specified if that means the first quarter of the calendar or fiscal year. Okay, fiscal year would be January, February, March, April. The company's official statement imply the latter, as Nintendo president Shintaro Furukawa confirmed back in May that Nintendo has no plans to release any hardware during its next fiscal year, which ends on March 31st, 2024. Like I said, April. Nintendo Switch 2 announcement soon. Still, if accurate, that means we likely won't have much longer to wait to learn more about what Nintendo has planned. The purported release date suggests we could see an official Switch 2 announcement sometime later this year. Okay. So here they just go on and talk a little bit more about it. Let me just finish. With the original Switch, Nintendo officially announced the console in October 2016, ahead of its launch in March 2017. So it's not a long shot to imagine Nintendo could follow a similar timeline with a Nintendo Switch 2. And with an early 2024 release date, Nintendo would avoid the potential of negatively impacting sales of the original Switch over the holiday season. And the buzz generated over the new model on the horizon could help shift any remaining stock. I hate when they start a sentence with "and" it's grammatically incorrect. But, all right, if that's the case, if they announce it ahead of time before the holiday season, it will impact sales. Because people go, okay, I'm not going to buy a Switch, I'll just wait. So it technically could. While we won't know whether this release window is accurate until Nintendo announces anything, it's worth pointing out that Money DJ has a good track record with Nintendo rumors. The site was the one who first revealed details about the original Switch production, then codenamed the NX in 2016, which later turned out to be correct. We're keeping our fingers crossed that Nintendo announces the Switch successor sometime this year. Furu, Furukawa noticed noted in June that the company is already thinking about the transition from the current Switch to its next generation system. Quote, we want to do as much as possible in order to smoothly transition our customers while utilizing the Nintendo account, he said during the Q&A portion of the recent investors call, which could hint at Nintendo Switch 2 being backwards compatible. Hopefully, we won't have much longer to wait for more details. In the meantime, blah, blah, blah. New Nintendo Switch, new Nintendo console. Yeah, it's been a while. 2017 was 7 years ago. What year is this? Yeah, 7 years ago. That's a long time for a life cycle without an overlap. Usually, you get the overlap around 6, sometimes 5 years, but usually around that 6 year mark. So we're headed into that end gate, end time, and whatever you want, the last leg of a console, because the Switch is showing its age. But if Nintendo does announce a new one, rumors have said that we're going to see it July this month. No, I doubt it. I wouldn't put money on it. I don't think it's going to be first half of 2024. I think it might be end of 2024. But that's just me. Not until Nintendo says something and hey, Nintendo's going to go and boom, here you go. So with a lot of big games still coming out for the Nintendo Switch, like Mortal Kombat 1, for example, and their whole plethora of games that they just announced at the Nintendo Direct, to have a new Switch that isn't backwards compatible coming out this soon, I hope it's backwards compatible for my sake. I have over 600. I think I've hit that 700 mark in the last year of physical Switch games, not including what I have digital. Woof, this could be a thing. What do you guys think? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't see anything as set in stone. They're all just leaks. But hey, I'm bringing you something so to maybe get you guys talking, maybe get you guys thinking. Don't want to get your hopes up because I'm not getting my hopes up. Let's talk about, if anything, it'll give us something else to talk about this coming week on the next Ready to Start podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Yeah, that would really help. Tell me what you guys think about the Nintendo Switch 2. If it will be out in 2024 at the beginning, like they said, first quarter, like April, May, something like that. Or do you think this is all just more hullabaloo and when you might think it's coming? I don't know. Like I said, this is just me. I'm not going to hold my breath. If Nintendo announces it this month, great. If they don't, great. It doesn't bother me. I think the Switch is great. We got a lot of other great titles in the pipeline this year. So thank you guys so much. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.